Hey guys, we're back for another live. We're not going to be here long. This is our evening pop in. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. Happy hump day to you all. All right, happy hump day. I don't know why my neighbors, some of my neighbors have started firing off fireworks, you guys. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if they can't wait to the 4th or whatever, because I don't want to hear that shit tonight. When I get off my live, I want to relax and kick back, not be hearing no damn fireworks. But let's get through the show, okay? Thank you guys for joining. You guys have been hanging with me quite a bit today. I've been trying to get you guys all this damn Diddy news and everything else that's been going on as well. Let's go ahead and get into the show, though. All right, everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Let's go ahead and get on into it. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's get into it. Hold on. All right, so Judge Mathis, you guys, Judge Mathis weighs in on the Diddy verdict. He said that we must go with what he has been convicted of and respect the jury. We understand that, Judge, but we kind of wanted to see Diddy, get what he deserved in this situation. Let's go ahead and share screen so you guys can hear what Judge Mathis had to say, because he did chime in on this whole Diddy verdict situation. Let's go.
By now, you know that Sean Diddy Combs has been convicted of interstate transportation of prostitutes, two counts, and has been denied bail. Although I really am concerned about the assaults against the women, particularly disrespecting black women as such, we must go with what he has been convicted of and respect the jury. And as I had predicted, he should be convicted after hearing and closing arguments of only the two counts of interstate transportation of prostitutes. We'll see in the future. Listen to us this next week on the Mathis verdict, as we'll talk about the entire case and the sentencing. The sentencing guideline for a first-time offender is 21 months to 27 months for each count. We'll see whether they're consecutive, whether they're concurrent, or if he deviates from that first-time offender assessment or sentence, if you will. Stay tuned. By now, you know that Sean Diddy.
Hear what Judge Mathis had to say. He's trying to give us a little heads up on how the law works and how it works for first-time offenders for what Diddy was being charged for. I don't know. I hope he gets more than that. Maybe that's just my my petty side, but I don't know after hearing everything that was involved in this case, including what happened to Cassie and all these other people that were involved in this situation. I don't know. I feel like Diddy definitely needs to have a lesson behind all of this, okay? But that's what Judge Mathis had to say. Let's move on. All right, so Don Richard, you guys, Don Richard from the group Dirty Money, and she had something to say as well, okay? She had something to say. She was in the group with Diddy, the group Dirty Money, okay? And she also was with what's the girl's name? Something Doll, child. Anyway, let's get into what she had to say, because she also filed a statement with her attorneys to express her frustration with the verdict and pledges to continue her civil case against Diddy. And she's determined to achieve full accountability. Okay, let's get into it. So Don Richard slams Diddy verdict and vows relentless pursuit for justice. Okay. All right, so Lisa Bloom is her attorney. All right, y'all know Lisa Bloom. She definitely be after trying to help women out that they feel have been violated in any way, shape, or form. She's a very good attorney as well. So that is who's representing Don Richard in this case. Okay, so it says in a statement from her attorney, Lisa Bloom says that Don Richard expresses frustration with the verdict and pledges to continue her civil case, determined to achieve full accountability. Now, this is what Lisa Bloom has to say. Sean Combs, guilty of prostitution charges, acquitted of racketeering and sex trafficking, said a statement of Lisa Bloom, attorney for Don Richard. Now, it goes on to say, today's a split verdict is a disappointment, says that, but the criminal charges are different than the civil claims that we filed and have been fighting against Sean Combs. Says that we will continue to aggressively fight our case until we obtain full and complete justice for Don. So it's given that Lisa Bloom is not going to stop her fight in order to obtain justice for her client, which is Don Richard. Okay. So Don did file a lawsuit against Diddy months ago, and she did get Lisa Bloom, like I said, to represent her. Y'all do know who Don is. Don is from Danity Kane, and she also was in Dirty Money with Diddy. So she worked very closely with Diddy. She saw a lot of things. She's expressed those things that she saw and or experienced. She saw Cassie be attacked by Diddy, according to her. And hey, it is what it is. Okay. Yeah. Let me let's put this up. Did I share? Let me say. All right, so y'all can see that. I always want you guys to see what I'm reading and where I'm reading from, so you guys will know. I don't typically like to be talking about something and not share that with you guys, because you know that's just not how I like to roll. But y'all see that. So that is a statement by Lisa Bloom, who is representing Don Richard. Okay, let's go back to this page here. Shout out to Baller Alert. If you guys want to go read it on your leisure or at your leisure, you can go to Baller Alert. It's there. Don Richard. Okay. That's her slams Diddy verdict. All right. Let's stop sharing. All right. So I like this blogger. I like Tisa Tells. Tisa Tells be getting to she be getting to the mess. All right. Any mess that's out there and any good cases or whatever, she be on top of it. A lot of times she bring a lot of stuff to the YouTube streets first. And I respect her as a YouTuber. I like her. I've watched some of her videos before. I like her delivery. She be on her ish. She was at the Diddy trial, covering the Diddy trial. Okay. She kind of got into it with Donat. Y'all know who blogger Donat is. She got into it a little bit with him, but it looks like she gets into this huge verbal altercation with this other blogger that was also there covering the Diddy trial, named Ratchet TV. If you guys haven't watched him, he's very controversial. He loves to argue with women too. All right, yeah, he do. He's very problematic too. He kind of get into it with. I've seen him get into it with Donat. I think he and Donat are actually fighting as well, allegedly. But so I'm gonna go ahead and play for you guys. Tisa is into it with this guy. I don't like the way he's been so aggressive towards her as a man. That's not a good look, Ratchet. Okay, I'm just going to say that. He might get mad that I'm saying it, but I don't give a fuck. You're a little too aggressive towards a woman, and as you can see, she's there. Doesn't look like she have a man there with her. But for him to be that aggressive in tone with her, that's a little too much over a Diddy trial. You don't even fucking know Diddy, okay? You don't even know Diddy. So for you to be that turned up for somebody that you don't know, it's giving weird vibes. But let's get into this situation between Ratchet TV and Tisa Tells. All right, so the YouTuber fight breaks out, and Ratchet TV tells Tisa that she bullied Diddy and his family. Let's go.
Why are you sweating, Tisa? Why are you sweating? Why are you sweating?
Tisa's live talking about this fight, and he's live and talking about this fight. This is very meta, you guys.
You didn't got caught up talking about Diddy and I don't know him. Say it while I'm here. Why don't you say it while I'm saying right here?
Men out here trying to bully women.
Bullying you? You bullied Diddy. You bullied his family. You bullied Diddy's entire family. You bullied Diddy's entire family.
So listen, let's get back into it.
Let's get back into it because you're a liar. Why don't you tell them people about that Rico you promised them? With that
Hey Ron,
let's get what
this is very meta.
This
is very meta. This argument is very meta.
Black Mirror, guys.
It's Black Mirror, right? Look at how we're all live streaming.
Cameras everywhere.
We're all live streaming.
Tisa's dancing.
Tisa's dancing.
So listen,
Ratchet's yelling.
You scrambling and scraping.
All right, you guys, kiss and make up.
Oh, she gotta stay on the line. She told me.
listen.
Bad boy. Bad boy.
Not the bad boy.
Bad boy. Are you sweating, Tisa?
So it appears that Tisa, I think she announced on her channel that Diddy would get the RICO charge and it would be found guilty in that. And once it was said today that he was found not guilty in that, now Ratchet TV is challenging her to tell her audience that she was wrong and that she got it wrong. And he's probably, trying to bully her into saying what he wanted her to say, but she's not falling for it. She is giving her own commentary on what she wants to say, which she has every right to. She was there to cover the trial just like he did. Do I feel like he should have talked over her, was loud and doing all that yelling bad boy? And to me, it's immature. But it's giving battle of the bloggers, who can get the most information and who can get it first, who can get the information out there to their people. And, it's about views, clicks, all of that. All of those things matter. That's why a lot of the bloggers were there to help build their channels and get first dibs on information on this Diddy trial. Okay. So sometimes, unfortunately, it brings out the worst in you to where you get to argue and fight with people. I'm just not that invested in that type of information. I'll talk about what I want to talk about, but it's not to the point where I want to be screaming and hollering in the streets and doing all of that. But hey, if they like it, I guess I love it. All right, I'll play it one more time. Again, this is Tisa Tells Into It with blogger Ratchet TV. Okay, let's get into it.
Why are you sweating? Why are you sweating?
Tisa's live talking about this fight, and he's live and talking about this fight. This is very meta, you guys.
You didn't got caught up talking about Diddy and I don't know him. Say it while I'm here. Why don't you say it while I'm saying right here?
Man, out here trying to bully women.
Bullying you? You bullied Diddy. You bullied his family. You bullied Diddy's entire family. You bullied Diddy's entire family.
So listen, let's get back into what
Let's
happened
get back
with the
into it because you're a liar. Why don't you tell them people about that Rico you promised them? With that
Hey, Ron.
Let's get what?
This is very meta.
This
is very meta. This argument is very meta.
Black Mirror, guys.
It's Black Mirror, right? Look at how we're all live streaming.
Cameras everywhere.
We're all live streaming.
Bad
Tisa's
boy is back.
dancing. Tisa's
Bad boy is
dancing.
back.
So listen,
Bad boy
Ratchet's
is
yelling.
back, Tisa. You scrambling and scraping.
All right, you guys, kiss and make up.
Oh, she gotta stay on the line, she told me.
listen.
Bad
So anyways,
boy. Bad boy.
Not the bad boy
Bad boy.
That's so immature. That is so immature. Oh my God. But yeah, so that's what happened, guys. Shout out to the girls are fighting, because baby, the girls were really fighting. Okay. Damn. That's a lot. That is a lot for some damn Diddy news. All right. So Tameka Tiny Harris. All right. Y'all know who Tiny is, honey. She goes by Major Girl on Instagram. T.I.'s wife. Chimed in on this Diddy verdict, okay? Because y'all know she like a little freaky deaky stuff as well. They like extra people in their bedroom too, she and T.I. So she's probably the last person that needed to be speaking out, but she did. So let's go ahead and look at it, child. I was like, baby, you should stay out of this one. Okay, you should have stayed out of this one, Tiny, because baby, you and T.I. done been in a few cases out here where women said that some things that shouldn't have been done was done as well. Some of this Diddy shit, a little bit. Okay, I'll let y'all later. Okay, so maybe you should have stayed out of it, sis. But since you didn't, let's go ahead and read into what was said. Okay, as you guys can see, they're talking about the Diddy trial here. So it says that Tameka Tiny Harris has a comment under the internet personality and friend to late Kim Porter, says that Ebony Electra's post following the verdicts in Diddy's trial. So it goes on to say, Ebony Electra says, praise God, with followed by 4 hearts. It says that opinions, says that we are entitled to them. Mistakes, we all make them. Judging, says we all do it. And gossip, we're all guilty of it. Says that God's will is higher than any opinion, mistake, judgment, or gossip. Says that if this is God's will for Puff and Diddy, says that then that's his will. In the end, what we think does not compare to his will. Says that who are we to judge? Says that that's God's job. It's all in his hands. You never know. Okay. So then Tiny came down and commented underneath that and said, yeah, with the praying hands up, says that people want to charge you so bad for being freaky is nasty work. Okay. So y'all know, like I said, Tiny and T.I., they just settled a lawsuit with Sabrina, a girl who was saying that she had some freaky deaky situations and or knew about some stuff between T.I. and Tiny. There was a huge fallout. There were some other girls that came forward to say that they had something put in their drink and that T.I. and Tiny had some extracurricular shit that was done to them, unbeknownst to them, allegedly. And those trials, I think they because of the timing of the trial, like how long it took for the girls to file said stuff against them, that time kind of went out for them to actually charge T.I. and Tiny. So they kind of got off in terms of that regard. Okay. But people were saying at one point that T.I. and Tiny was doing some inappropriate stuff to them too after a drink, and they woke up and didn't know where the hell they were, and phones were being taken away while they were in hotel rooms, and security kind of standing at the door and kind of watching shit like that happen. That's what was said in some lawsuits. I covered it on my channel. But what do you guys think about that? Okay, well, Tiny jumped in. Okay, and then of course Ebony Electra, she came back and added Tiny by saying, yeah, that part. Okay, but Tiny was saying, hey, people want to charge you so bad for being freaky, and that's nasty work. So she's saying, hey, it's not a charge. It's not, a crime to be a freak. But I agree, it's not a crime to be a freak. Okay, everybody got a little freak number, but when you start to make people do things that they don't want to do, then that's where the crime comes in. If you're putting something in somebody's drink unbeknownst to them, that's a crime. Okay, because a person cannot say, hey, yeah, I want to do said thing if they are high or inebriated or out of their mind on something because of something that you gave them unbeknownst to them. So that's when all these crimes come into place. So that's what was said on that. Let's move on. Blueface has a new girl, and this is why he is so bitter and angry and acting like a biatch towards Krishan. Y'all know he kicked Krishan out of the house and all this. Blueface's mom is happy that he's moving on from Krishan because she don't like her, but he's found another girl who looks just like his other baby mama, Jaden Alexis. Okay, she kind of looks like Jaden Alexis to me. Let's go ahead and share so y'all can see it along with me. But he has something to say. He called in on his mom's phone from the prison call, child. In there with his damn shirt off. Man, I want to put a shirt on up in there, child. But he had something to say to his mom. Let's go ahead and play it. And he's praising his new boo. Her name is Angela. She's a beautiful girl. His new boo Angela for being his best support system. Now, y'all know he used to say the same shit about Krishan, but he and Krishan are fighting right now. He don't want her in his house. He don't want her nowhere near him. He is done with her, according to him. He's saying when he gets out of jail, he don't want nothing to do with Krishan. So Krishan is in her feelings. She was crying the other day on live. She was saying, I'm going to get his name tattooed off, to get the tattoo of him off the side of my face because I don't want nothing else to do with him. Well, and it's only because maybe he found somebody else and not because you just know you need to move on from him. Okay, people been telling her since forever, girl, move on from him. You can do so much better than that. But it's given that he had to go out and get somebody else to show him attention so that you could see that you really didn't need to be there in the first place. So it took another woman coming into his life for you to see that you really wasn't that girl. So let's get into what was said. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Angela. That's the best one right there. That's my best supporter.
A1 from day one, right?
For sure. I ain't going without nothing with her on my team.
Shout out to Circles of Blues 2. Fair use. Thank you.
I told her I appreciate her. She making it happen.
No, she got it. Baby got the bag. She send it. It's done. Like, damn. So she not asking no questions or nothing. It's there.
Oh my God.
I be telling the niggas in here, like, they be like, oh, I didn't get it yet. I'm like, bro, you got the money, bro. I know she sent it, bro. Oh, I didn't get it, bro. I know you got the money.
That's
I'm sorry. Can y'all please step out and tap the like button for me and come back? I'm seeing we got 124 people in here and only 42 people tap the like button. Guys, can you go ahead and please tap that like so that we can go ahead and get this video going? Okay. I don't mind you guys being here getting the tea, but please go ahead and tap the like button for me. All right. Again, I don't mind you coming over to get the tea, but please step out and hit that like button for me. All right. Let's get that. Okay. Let's get that. Let me play some music. Okay. We can't sit on the likes like that, guys. Come on. Hey. Hit the like. Let's get it. Let's go. Hey. Hit the like. Everybody hit the light, hit the light, hit the light. Y'all step out and hit that like. Come on back for me. Step the light. Step the light up. Step it up. Step it up. Let's go. Hey. Tap the like. Tap the like. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Damn section in the building. Hey. Let's go. Tap the like. Tap the like. Let's go. Get 'em up. Get 'em up. Get 'em up. Hey, hey. Tap the like, hey. Drop it like that. Hey, hey. Tap the like, tap the like, tap the like. Tap the like, tap the like. Everybody tap the like, tap the like. Everybody tap the like. Let's go, hey. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm tired of twerking. Hey. Tap the like, tap the like. Hey, hey. Get it time, get it time, get it time, get it time. Hey. Hey. Tap the like, tap the like. How we looking on the light? How we looking on the light? Hey, God. Up, hey, let me see, hey. How we looking on the lights, y'all? We looking all right? We looking all right? All right, so let's finish. I think this is my last topic anyway. Yeah, I think that's my last topic anyway. All right, so I'm going to start it back over. All right, so all right, so let's go.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Angela. That's the best one right there. That's my best supporter.
A1 from day one, right?
For sure. She ain't, I ain't going without nothing with her on my team.
I told her I appreciate her. She making it happen.
Nah, she got it. Baby got the bag. She send it. It's done. Like, damn. So she not asking no questions or nothing. She's there.
Oh my God.
I be telling the niggas in here, like, they be like, oh, I didn't get it yet. I'm like, bro, you got the money, bro. I know she sent it, bro. Oh, I didn't get it yet, bro. I know you got the money. Like,
that's why you had to get that big.
For real, like, bro, what we doing? I know you got the money. What we doing? Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, I know you got the money. Angela sent the money.
Angela ain't playing with the money.
Nah, she ain't playing. She sent it there. Oh, yeah.
As y'all can see, Blueface has now made public his new girl, and this is why Krishan is upset, because he's moved on from her. So she tried to make it seem like she decided to move on. She's done with him. She, in her other video the other day, I'm done with him. I've grown. God deliver me from Blue. No, girl, Blue got a new girlfriend, and that's what it is. She is upset. She done ran off talking about she's getting his tattoo off her face, which she should have never put it on there. And he's been telling her, hey, go focus on the baby and do what you need to do with the child. Take care of the child. Get off the phone with me and go take care of the child. But now that we see he's got a new girlfriend, he always got to have a girl around for some odd reason. And it always gives that he's kind of being pimp mode. That's what Blueface give. Blueface give that he be in pimp mode with his women. I don't know. It just gives ulterior motive when he have girlfriends, kind of like how he did with Krishan. He would always take her money. He felt like he would get her jobs, and she always had to give him a percentage, like a pimp or something. I didn't like that, but hey, that's her. She's an adult. If that's what you want to do, then fine, okay. But yeah, that's crazy. So I guess that's Krishan. Y'all see Krishan back here with the thing on her face, peeping in the window at him and the new girlfriend. This is so messy. So Krishan is there holding Junior child with this damn tattoo, and this is Blueface sitting on the couch with the new girl. So was this supposed to be a message to her? Is this supposed to be a message to the new girl? Or to Krishan, rather. Is this supposed to be a message to Krishan? Like, look, I got me somebody else. You just gonna be, you know, when I come home, this is how it's gonna be. I'm gonna be on the couch with my new girl while you and Junior sitting out there peeping in the window. Who's that peeping in my window? On that bullshit. I shouldn't laugh about that, but what y'all think? What y'all think? All right, give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, did I play? I meant to play what the jury, what the attorney said. Diddy's attorneys. Let me get into that. His lawyers, because they're Mark Agafino. Let's go ahead and pull that up. I meant to play that too. This is gonna be the absolute last topic. I wanted to keep this video short and sweet because I've been live like 4 times today, y'all. I've been getting it today. Oh my God. All right. So during the press conference following Diddy's verdict, his lawyer, Mark Agafino, addressed the court's ruling along with the jury. Now he said that we have a wonderful jury. They listened to every word and they got the situation right, or certainly right enough. Said that they acquitted him on the sex trafficking, which he absolutely is innocent of. Agafino proceeded to address the charges that Diddy was acquitted of and thank their legal team. So let's get into this. All right.
Today's a great victory. It's a great victory for Sean Combs. It's a great victory for the jury system. You saw that the Southern District of New York prosecutors came at him with all that they had. They're not stopping, but one thing stands between all of us and a prison, and that is a jury of 12 citizens. And we had a wonderful jury. They listened to every word and they got the situation right, or certainly right enough. They acquitted him of the sex trafficking, which he was absolutely innocent of. They acquitted him of the racketeering conspiracy that he was absolutely innocent of, and all of the components to it. The kidnapping, he was innocent of that. The arson, he was innocent of that. The obstructing justice, he was innocent of that. And that is no longer just me saying that. That is the verdict of our jury. So today's a great day. Today is a win. Today is a victory of all victories for Sean Combs and our legal team. And I want to say one thing. There are very few people around whom a legal team could coalesce and become one. And Sean Combs is that person. And we are all blessed to be part of it. And I am now done speaking to you, and I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Garagos. Today's a great victory. It's a great victory for Sean Combs.
Y'all hear that? I said, boy, I'm still confused, though, of the things that they found him guilty of and the other things that were attached to the actual crime that he was not found guilty of. I don't get it. Well, I get it, but I don't get how they didn't see it. Let me say it that way. The jury, I still feel like somebody may have been paid. I feel like somebody may have been paid. So let me go ahead and play what the Diddy's family looked like coming out of the bail hearing, because y'all know they had the bail hearing today to see if Diddy was going to get out. Y'all know they were already out celebrating. Diddy's son, Christian Combs, or King Combs rather, was outside doing push-ups and dancing with his girlfriend and other family members, and they were real. You know, he even made a statement saying, my dad about to come home. You know, this is it. He won, da, 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 da. But they still had to have the bail hearing, at which you guys know was denied. I already came on to let you guys know that. Now they're saying it seems like the smiles from Diddy's family has faded as they leave the courthouse after the bail hearing, after his bail gets denied. So they was very sure, hey, my dad, you know, got found not guilty and he about to come home. Everybody was thinking this, and that's what Diddy was saying. He turned around in court after they said not guilty on some of the other charges. He turned around and said to his family, I'm coming home, or it's a wrap, something of that nature. And he got down on his knees and they said he did like a little prayer or whatever. I showed you guys that. But as you guys can see, their smiles are definitely upside down, because they ain't smiling like they ass was smiling when they heard that not guilty. Let's get into it.
How are you guys feeling?
How are you feeling? Is this disappointing?
How do you feel today?
How are you guys feeling?
How are you feeling? Is this disappointing?
Why Mama Combs out here looking like Roberta Flack out here with this damn wig?
How do you feel today?
They were real confident before. They were real confident, but they were celebrating their ass off like Diddy was about to come up out that courtroom and get right in the van with them. They was doing the absolute most, and now they out here looking crazy, sad, like they ass just left a funeral. Huh? It's crazy.
How are you guys feeling?
How are you feeling? Is this disappointing?
Mama Combs is throwing up the peace sign and everything. She ain't doing none of that shit. She trying to hear up and get in that van like, damn, I'm embarrassed. I done celebrated too fast. How are you feeling? I'm feeling like getting my ass off this camera because I done said too much. Okay. That's what they were doing, child. I said, okay, yeah, y'all was doing a little bit too much. But what y'all think about all of this? What do y'all think? Do y'all think that Diddy should have gotten found guilty of a few more of the charges? I really think they should have got him on the racketeering. I ain't understanding that, y'all. I don't understand that. What this fool saying? Faizon Love with his fat head ass. Let me get him up here. Y'all remember him, child? Faizon Love from Friday, child. Let's get him up here. All right, now said that he believes that Diddy will get out and said and throw the biggest free concert since Diana Ross. Boy, I don't think so. I don't think so. Did you not hear the judge say his ass got to sit till October the 3rd when they have his sentencing hearing? And then when they have the sentencing hearing, he probably still gonna get time anyway. I mean, they're saying he's looking at 10 years per crime that his ass was found guilty of. So we're gonna see what the judge say, because it's ultimately up to the judge to sentence him according to what they feel will be deemable for Diddy. Let's get into what Faizon Fathead Love got to say. Hold up. Oops. Ooh.
Diddy's gonna get out, throw a concert, Central Park. It's gonna be the biggest free concert since Diana Ross. Central Park. He's gonna end on a song, More Money, No Problems. And it's gonna rain. You heard it here first. My prediction, Diddy's gonna get out.
Yeah, no. I don't think people really checking for Diddy like everybody think that they are. Notice, like I said, not one celebrity came to his trial to testify on his behalf, knowing what he was up against, knowing this man was looking at life if they would have found him guilty of all those charges. None of his friends came to see about him except Kanye West, and he got the hell out of there and went to check into rehab. Okay, but none of his friends came to. Mary J. Blige was not there. Like, none of his friends were there. None of his friends were there. Let me show you guys. Let me see, did I save it? Where they were talking about, hold on, the bail conditions. Hold on. Did I save that? Yeah. Let me send that so y'all can see. That's something else I wanted to show y'all. Now, he done got one of his baby mamas, the one that was supposed to be best friends with Kim Porter. And y'all know he had a baby with her. I think her name is Sarah. Is it Sarah? Hold on. All right, let me pull it up here. Let me stop sharing and then I'm gonna pull it up so you guys can see with me. This is what the bond condition was that Diddy presented to the judge. Okay. Let me put it up so y'all can see that before we go. For those of you that didn't get to see it. Y'all know I'd be trying to get y'all all the information. All right. Shout out to It's On Site, because that's where I saw it. All right. So this is what was proposed to the judge in terms of Diddy's bond, okay, which y'all already know it was denied. So it said that the defense proposes the following bail package. All right. A $1 million bond. It says that B says it co-signed by Sean Combs, his mother, his sister, and the mother of his oldest daughter. I think her name is Sarah. I think it is. Now it says that Mr. Combs' travel will be restricted to the Southern District of Florida, Central District of California, and the Southern District of New York to attend court and meet with his counsel, as well as the Eastern District of New York or the District of New Jersey, only to the extent that his travel to and from New York involves an airport in those districts. D says that Mr. Combs' passport surrendered to pretrial services. E says that drug tests as ordered by pretrial services. And F says all other standard conditions of pretrial supervision. So the judge, of course, looked this over and said, hell to the mother freaking no, okay? And told his ass he gonna sit until October the 3rd, until they have the sentencing hearing. So that's what they're waiting on. That's the only update that they have as of right now. But this is the bond. This is the bond package that they put together, his defense team, okay, put together for Diddy to see if he could get out after being found not guilty of the RICO and trafficking charges, okay? But the judge said no. So this is what it was. That's it, guys, okay? That is it. That is it. What y'all think about it? Diddy always think he can pay his way out of shit. Do y'all see this? Like, oh, let me put that 1 million up there. They're going to really let me out now because they ain't going to dare turn down this 1 million. Like, no. Diddy. All right. But that's it, guys. Thank y'all so much. Belle Wilson, KBR, Tyra, Scorpion Miss, my backup mod, Sweet Essence. Thank you so much, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast. Thank y'all for doing an awesome job. Thank you to all the content creators that stopped by as well as my Caramelians, everybody in the bushes and in the chat. Love you guys down. Everyone watching me everywhere in YouTube land, honey. Thank y'all. Please do not forget, if you didn't hit the like on the way in, don't worry about it, honey. Just do it on your way out, okay? Do it on your way out. All right. I appreciate you all for supporting the video. I will see you guys tomorrow for Car Chronicles. All right. If nothing else, honey, let's go.
Even
Bye.
when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the